So at the moment, we are in the midst of an international break, of course, but things have not stopped for certain sides in the Championship and the Premier League. And this news is breaking news from Derby County. They have decided to sack manager Phillip Cocu. They have parted company, mutual agreement, as it always is nowadays. They've also got rid of the assistant manager and the specialist first team coach as well. They have all left. Wayne Rooney is of course involved as well. He remains as a player coach, and the club would like to place on record its appreciation for the way Phillip and his staff conducted themselves in these extremely challenging situations during his tenure. So obviously we've had the COVID-19 crisis and pandemic during his time as manager of Derby County. Phillip and his staff helped develop and establish a considerable number of academy players in the first team squad. Phillip made significant financial contributions and personal efforts towards the club's community projects during the COVID-19 pandemic, which the club are extremely grateful for. We wish Phillip and thank Phillip for his time and his hard work and dedication over the past 16 months, and wish him every well in the future. The club will provide a further statement when appropriate, and will be making no further comment at this time. So this is not a shock. They are bottom of the league, and they are behind Wycombe, who have just come up, who are very, very, very much a small fish in a big pond. And they've also behind Sheffield Wednesday, or level on points with Sheffield Wednesday, who had a minus 12 point deduction at the start, which has now been dropped to minus 6 points. So they are behind them. They are bottom of the league. They are yet to win at home this season and have picked up a measly 1 win away from home, and that is the only win that they have in the league. Picked up 3 draws, which obviously gives those 6 points, minus 11 goal difference, 16 goals already conceded. It's not as high as teams such as Coventry and Wycombe, but still a very, very, very high amount of goals to have conceded. It's like 2.5 a game, which is not very, very good. So the last we'll go through the last few games that they have. So the next game they have is against Bristol City away, which could be a tough one. Bristol City find themselves, of course, in the playoffs, so could be a very, very tough one for whoever's in charge. I'm sure Wayne Rooney will be one of the people not only there to be interim, but also to be the full-time manager. That's something that has been speculated ever since he came in back in January. The last game they played, a 2-0 defeat to Barnsley, a 1-0 defeat to QPR. Then they had 3 consecutive 1-1 draws against Bournemouth, Cardiff and Nottingham Forest in the local game there. And then further defeats to Huddersfield and Watford. And then their only win was against Norwich away from home. They had lost a few players that were key players last season. They lost in the transfer market. They lost Jayden Bogle and Max Lowe, that both went to Sheffield United. And it's really, really, really difficult to have seen a situation where he didn't lose his job. I find the timing a little bit strange halfway through the international break. Couldn't have been done after the last game or something. I'm not sure if something's happened there. But I guess one thing that I do talk about quite a lot on this channel is don't sack if you don't have a plan, and maybe they were waiting to put plans in motion to sack Cocu. I feel like that would make a lot more sense, and now that those plans are in motion, he can now leave. So they are bottom of the league, and they had no real choice, I guess, besides to sack him. It didn't feel like it was going to get any better, and that's it. Once it's gone bad in the dressing room, it is always really, really, really difficult to get it back. And Derby had an okay season last season. They finished 10th, but I don't think that is good enough for what Mel Morris would have wanted after the success the season before under Frank Lampard, getting to the playoff final and doing well in the League Cup as well. They played beat Manchester United, of course. So I think this was always going to end up like this. I don't think there was any situation where he'd bring it back. It looked like they were really, really, really struggling, and he has now been sacked. I feel that they might wait until for a while to appoint someone, and will maybe make Rooney a caretaker for a while. They might do that, but I think the timing sort of really, really points in the direction that they've found someone and that they're going to go with that person in due course, especially what the end of the statement says. I feel like that is what is going to be happening for Derby County. Listen, Derby County are too big to be playing League One football next season. They will want to be in the Championship at the bare minimum. They have for years been in the playoffs and fell at the last hurdle. I remember they lost to QPR many years ago, and they've been in and around there for a long time, and it's just never happened. And that's what they aim, and they want to be back in the Premier League as soon as possible. It hasn't quite happened yet, but at the moment they're going the wrong way. They're in the relegation zone, and that's not where they want to be. So I feel like this move had to happen, and I feel like there is someone lined up, and whoever that is, we'll find out in due course. But yeah, so Derby County have sacked Phillip Cocu. Now, if you haven't seen me before, it's probably because I don't cover too much of the Championship. Maybe that is something I'm going to expand to, hence why I'm making this video. So if you did enjoy my perspective on why this happened, then feel free to leave a like and subscribe if you're new. Leave me a comment down below if you're a Derby fan in particular and how you feel about this news. Personally, I feel like this was inevitable, but obviously you are watching Derby every week and I am not, because I'm not a Derby fan. So feel free to let me know how you feel. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you did enjoy it, like I said, leave a like and subscribe if you are new. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Mike, and I will see you soon.